Hey guys, I want to change pace here for a little bit, and this time instead of talking about more of the manly traits, we're just going to talk about exercise a little bit. It's important for men, especially for men, to get some resistance training in. It just is. It helps us balance our hormones, especially our testosterone levels. It just does. And every study that I've read in the last 6 months, 7 months, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years shows that resistance training always boosts a guy's testosterone level. It just does. And why is that important? Testosterone is our number one hormone in our body for men, and it helps us monitor or control certain things. If your hormones are out of balance, especially your testosterone, you can be irritable, you can develop fatigue, yet with the fatigue, you can't sleep at night, you get erectile dysfunction, all kinds of premature ejaculation, PE. You get all these different kinds of traits, mood swings, irritability, all these things come, and it's from our hormones being out of balance. I'm not saying everybody needs to be a power lifter or a bodybuilder or a CrossFitter. I'm just saying that you need to get some way of getting this exercise in. Keep in mind that from years and years and years, we didn't have the technology that we have now, and we had to go through some physical labor to get just about anything done. We had to wash the dishes, we washed the dishes, so you didn't just put it into a machine. You know what I mean? We didn't have remote controls for our TVs. Not everybody had cell phones. It's all kinds of stuff has changed. With the technology that made things better, it also has made some things worse, in my opinion. But it's extremely important for men to get some kind of exercise and resistance training in. It doesn't have to be free weights. It can be the cable machines. It can be the resistance bands. It could be all kinds of different options along that way. If you want to know some more options or more thoughts about this, you can message me or put a comment in the below, and we'll go from there. But it's very important that we start working on that. Now, with on top of the exercise, it's good to journal, meditate, and find a way to shut down at least a few times a week, if not daily. Just shut down and reboot basically your system on top of the exercise. But exercise is important. If any of you guys are out there are not exercising at all, I guarantee your hormones are out of whack. They just are. So what does that mean? Like I said, you get the symptoms. You get the symptoms, you just don't feel right. And that's why you need to work out. Now, that being said, I also say that, why is it important that you get yourself under control? It's kind of like the speech that they give on flights. It says you put your airbag on or your air mask on first before you put your child's on, because if you pass out, they're going to pass out. So you got to take care of yourself first. Your health and wellness should be your number one priority before your family, before anything else. It really should. Because if you're not healthy and you're not working, if your systems aren't working right, you're not going to be doing much anything right. But that's just my opinion. What are your thoughts, concerns around this subject? Now, keep in mind, when you start something new, it takes somewhere between 28 and 30 days for that new habit to actually become a habit, and close to 60 days for that habit to become a lifestyle. So if you only gave something a try for 14 days, you weren't even halfway there, or maybe barely halfway there. You need to stick with it. You need to develop some discipline, which we will discuss in great scope eventually here on MEN, because I believe discipline is the creator or the driver of anything new and awesome that could be in your life. Discipline's going to get you there. Anyway, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what you think about it. Maybe some of you out there think that working out isn't that important. Or maybe, I don't work out and I feel fine. I don't know. Let's talk about it. I just know what the science says and what all the studies say. All the studies say that we are suffering from a major downturn on testosterone, and I think it's because we're not doing any of the physical stuff that we used to do, and because of technology, and because of that technology, yet we are not getting into the gym to balance that out. We need to balance it out. It's kind of like a yin and yang thing. We need to balance out our hormones, and the best way to do that is through shutting down, meditation, and working out and exercise, especially resistance training. Now, if you can do free weights, that would be the best option. I don't know. If any of you guys are personal trainers or doctors or anything like that, please comment and let us know what you think and what you have seen. That would be great. Everybody have a nice day.